but right now we're sitting down with someone who I've not seen in such a long time in the industry, of course. Shinde is back like she never left. Hi.
Trying. Hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
Goodness. You finally decided
I did.
to get back.
It's been a long decision.
It really has.
Yeah.
But have you been?
I'm good. I can't complain.
It's good to see you. Good to see you.
And you too, Amina.
You know, the thing with a lot of people, you know, when they take these breaks is that, I mean, you're so anxious to get back. Will people remember you? Has the void been filled? Should you even attempt to do it? I mean, do you go through the same sort of break?
I do. But then I realize when you have a squad or a team, they are there to encourage you. But if you're there by yourself, like, oh, okay, yeah, there's so many people coming into the industry and you're trying to compete with them. Yeah. But I don't feel that intimidation. I feel like the pie is big enough for everyone. Why
did you even leave anyway? I mean, why the need? Why did you say the need to?
It wasn't like, I'm done. And I walked off into the sunset. It was more of life just really happened. We started to disintegrate when motherhood came into play, and then people started getting jobs, and then music slowly took a back seat. But it wasn't like we decided now we're done, let's just, you know, hold back for a while. But I still recorded. Actually, I've been recording for the last 5 years. So
yeah. Oh, continuously, you didn't stop?
I didn't stop. I mean, obviously, I went through like a phase where, why am I even recording anything? But music has always been in my heart. So I don't feel like I actually stopped. People stopped seeing me, but I didn't stop recording.
So as you know, took that sort of break, you always knew you were going to get back. This was always in the cards.
I didn't always know.
Okay.
I didn't always know. I needed to find a team because I had done a show in around 2012 and I invited a lot of people. I spent a lot of money making an EP and that show was a flop. So that was sort of discouraging and I said, let me just hold back for a while. So I met Faki and I told him, you know, I'm thinking about getting back into music. And so I shared with him some of the content that I had been recording. And so he found this song and he's like, we are going to work on this jam. I'm like, yeah, okay, let's do it. And so working with a team, like I said, really just encouraged me to just now wake up from my slumber and get back into it.
And just do it. But why did you release any of the stuff that you had recorded by yourself?
I didn't like it.
Oh, okay.
I didn't like it. You know, you sort of have to feel it yourself. Yeah. And I had recorded this song. I actually even did a video for it. But I didn't want to release something mediocre. I wanted to make sure if I'm coming back, it has to be something that at the very least people can talk about.
Now, I like the fact that you actually talked about the flop of, you know, the event that you had. And that's the one thing that we never do. We never acknowledge, you know, how badly something went. You know, you constantly want to show how amazing everything is and how great it's all going.
Yes, how are we learning? I mean, that was like the biggest, if I hadn't done that, if the show hadn't flopped, I probably wouldn't come back now because I would have thought, I can just keep doing music of that average and not go back to the drawing board and really think about a strategy that would work. So I'm thankful for that flop.
Was there any fear of, you know, now there's no group dynamic, Nico solo, how do I do? Was it, that was there?
Always, always. I'm always like, where's Debbie? Where's Rabbit? But
because there's a comfort that comes with it.
There's a comfort that comes with it. But then even before we came to be Tattu, I'd already started working on music on my own. So it's been a lifelong, when I say lifelong dream. Yeah. So Tattu came and then we disintegrated a little bit, but then I always knew at some point I have to get back into music.
Yeah. So for those of you who are watching and you have no idea who Tattu is, I don't know what to say. Millennials, Shinde. But can you imagine that there's a whole group of people who have no idea?
It's refreshing. It's refreshing because now I really have to prove myself. You know, there are people who are like, what happened to you guys? Come back and do a song. But there are people like, who are you? You come back and prove yourself. So I'm like, okay, I'm ready.
So is that going to happen? Are you guys ever going to do something together again? For those of us?
Debbie's out of the country and Angie's gone a little bit more corporate, but you know, for us, it's never off the table. If like a really good offer comes, we'll always come back. We'll always come back together for the music.
But you also went corporate.
I did go corporate-ish, but not corporate to her level. Her, she was more, you know, suit and tie. Me, I'm more behind the scenes of, is everything okay? can we, you know, do a production together? So I was never really away. I was behind the scenes, but I was still in the entertainment industry.
Yeah. So what are some of the things that you know you got yourself involved with?
Well, oh my God.
The other day I saw you events.
Yes, so I work with Five Music and Entertainment. I'm doing business development, and we're launching a video on demand platform. We're also doing, I also worked for an online company for a while. So I've been doing a lot of stuff, mostly online, mostly for social media. But yeah, I've been behind the scenes.
Yeah, just, you know, grinding and hustling, because you have to do it. You have to do it.
Yeah, you can't do one thing. You have to do a lot of things. You know, I don't feel like one job is enough. You always have to find something else to, you know, keep things flowing.
Yeah, but things have changed.
So
you know,
much.
Introduction of social media now, you know.
Tell me.
You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot that has changed. What are some of the things that you've sort of like introduced, you know, in your music and in your brand that wasn't there before?
You know, I feel like I'm more authentic to myself. I don't want to release music that I can't connect with, because if I can't connect to the music, I don't feel like anyone else can.
Yeah.
So that's one of the priorities that I have, to make sure that the music first connects with me, and then finding an audience that can connect with it. I guess anything above that, nothing else. No, I just really want to make good music.
Yeah, good music such as the one you've just released. Tell us about it, tell us about it.
So Bien wrote this song for me in 2014. It was one of those songs that I felt needed more people on it. So when I worked together with Faki, we decided, let's get Monsky to be a part of the song so that he can talk about it from a marriage perspective. And then we get Pascal on board because he can also talk about it from a young boy's perspective. And then Big Pin also came on board as, you know, just a young guy who's popping into the music. And so all four of us collectively, we decided to do this song together.
Yeah, and you worked with some other people you've been with before, in the industry.
The Ogopa family.
Yes. So was that intentional?
Yes and no. Like I said, the song was there before, and so we just really wanted to tell the story from different angles. And that's why we decided, why not get Monsky and Big Pin to be a part of the song.
Yeah. So the video is out right now. People can watch it on YouTube. It's everywhere, right?
Yes, it is.
All right, there you go. Pressure. So the story about the song touches on, you know, the pressure of marriage. So that's personal, or that's something people...
It's personal because sometimes I put the pressure on myself. And then there's also the external of all your friends are getting married, and you also feel like, hey, okay, yeah, even me, I need to, you know, get down and walk down the aisle and get it done. So it's more of an internal and also an external perspective.
Yeah, all right. So let's take a look at the video. We get back and we talk some more. Shinde in studio with a brand new one. It's called Pressure. You're watching it right here on The Trend.
See, a man's gotta do what a man's gotta do.
Value Play Music.
About a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do. Tick tock, the pressure don't stop. You only feel the pressure as they look on top. Yes. Na kila mtu kwa darubini anakuclock. Wanauliza, hey madam, where's the rock? Usijitese mami, wekula vibe yako, wacha pressure mami. Wekula happy mami, your time ikifika utafeel tunami, achana now. Wanauliza ni vipi, wachana now. Mambo ya ndoa ni vipi, wachana now. You're now rolling with the big pin, baby boo, we wachana now.
Mama anauliza, mwanangu wapi wajukuu? Baba anauliza, wapi mahari yangu? Dadangu namkera sana, anataka tunifunge ndoa. Kulingana na zetu mila, lazima nifungue njia. Unasema ni mari, hata kama siko ready. Unasema ni mari, hata kama siko ready. Pressure, pressure ya nini? Wanauliza naolewa lini? Wazazi na marafiki, wacheni tuniishi. TikTok, TikTok, eti naolewa lini? TikTok, TikTok, wacheni tuniishi. Nimewaona wote warefu wafupi masonko wasonko.
There you go. The pressure, but the pressure is real. Eh, guys don't get the pressure.
Everyone gets the pressure. From what I've heard so far, everyone is like, at some point, they start to feel the pressure from whoever.
Both chicks and guys.
Yeah.
All right, so now today reading on social media is Karis Ish. The BBC were very gracious enough to lend us.
Yes. This. I'm glad finally Amina umenipoch kutoka BBC. As you can see, I'm here. And as you can see, I'm representing for Valentine's, you know, for us. It's a week before, ndio next week, msisumbue please. And congratulations for going to Ghana. At least I have someone mwenye nimeenda naye Ghana mahali. So at least Accra was with you, Amina. Thumbs up. I hope you liked okronganga kranganga. Did you eat okronganga?
I ate everything.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I ate pounded
and today
yam,
I'll be on social media, so the hashtag is Hey Amina, ama Hey Karis, the trend, na pia naona watu wameshaanza. Keep them coming kabisa kabisa. And also, today on our meme challenge, niambie, caption, the best caption for this meme challenge. Ebu cheki. Ebu cheki. Huh?
I don't know what's going on in that picture. I don't know what
Ndio hiyo meme challenge. Mimi kwanza hii picha shida moja tu niko nayo ni kwamba kwa nini nyumba iko na curtain lakini haina dirisha? Haina kioo.
That's actually true.
We'll see.
That's actually right. All right, so now Karis was supposed to read for us tweets about Shinde, but it's okay. But
yes, I have some.
Screen. So,
there's one from Mensmatic Music, and I'm glad to see old talent coming back with a bang. What an inspiration, truly a fresh tune pale V. And also naona pia kuna mtu mwingine commenting on Masauti. Yes, anasema Dan Nyaga anasema Masauti kweli ako na sauti. So keep them coming pale V. Hashtag ni Hey Amina ama Hey Karis. Lazima nijiweke mahali hapo. Si Amina peke yake. And keep them coming up V. And back to you, Amina.
Hey, back to you in the
back
studio.
To you.
Hello. Thank you very much, Karis. I can hear you loud and clear.
Na Amina kupata kwa mshikiki mshikiki nikiwa pande ingine kando yako.
Whoa. What is that? What is that? Anyway, thank you so much, Karis. Hashtag Amina at the Trend Live. Keep on tweeting us and keep on sending in that love. So much has changed in the game when we're talking about this Shinde. But you've come through, and I really appreciate the fact that, you know, we still have a lot of acts that were there, pioneers who were there in the game, are still doing it. And kuna wengine pia bado wanakam kwa game kama wewe. So for the guys who, you know, sort of feel like, you know, music is difficult. The industry is quite
friendly,
to say the least. What do you tell them?
You know what? I just really believe you have to do whatever you feel passionate about. At the very least, even if it's hard, at least be passionate about it. And if you're not passionate about it, don't do it. Because then you will not pull through. That's all I can say.
And you look lovely.
Thank you.
In case I didn't say that before.
Thank you.
Look at her.
You too.
Look at her. Look at her. Angie Mwandanda. There you go. Angie's coming through, man. Brand new music. We want to see more and more and more.
Definitely.
Okay, so hopefully this is your first of very many interviews.
Very many.
Right, of this year. We're gonna see more of you.